Hi, and welcome to Flowmaster. I brought this 2000 Dodge Ram 1500 in here today. I'm going to give it some more horsepower, more torque, at the same time I'm going to give it better fuel economy, which we all need. The thing I'm going to be using is a catback stainless exhaust system from Flowmaster. Let's get this thing in the air. Let's take a look at that kit. Alright, I got that Dodge truck in the air and I went ahead and I pulled the system out. Now this particular system covers 94 through 2001 Dodge Ram 1500 trucks, 5.2 liter and 5.9 liter motors, and all wheelbases. Now like I said before, Flowmaster is offering this whole system in a 409 stainless mandrel bent piping. We're even offering the muffler in 409 stainless. Now the muffler we're going to be using is a 50 series muffler, which is a single 3-inch in, dual 2.5 out. Now a couple of nice things about this system is it utilizes all the factory hanging locations and it gives you a couple different options. You can go dual out the back or dual out the sides. Now to round the whole system off, Flowmaster's included these nice Flowmaster embossed rolled edge stainless tips to keep your truck looking nice. You're also going to notice in the box, it's going to be a full hardware package and very detailed instructions to make this installation really easy. So let's go ahead and let's go cut that stock exhaust system off. Alright, we're going to start the removal of the stock exhaust system. But first, I do recommend you spray all the bolts and the rubber hangers with a little penetrating oil. Let it sit for about 15 minutes and then go ahead and remove everything. Now when removing the stock exhaust system, I do recommend that you cut the stock tailpipe off from the muffler. It will make removal a lot easier, but it's really not necessary. Now when removing the muffler, you will have to make 2 relief cuts on the slip fit and then go ahead and pull everything out. Alright, now that the hard part's done, let's go ahead and install the Flowmaster system. First thing you want to do is install the inlet pipe. When installing the inlet pipe, make sure you put the 2.5-inch band clamp on, at the same time lining up the notch that we've cut in the inlet pipe with the stud on the factory pipe. Then go ahead and install the 3-inch band clamp and then your muffler. Alright, now that muffler's installed, let's keep moving forward and install the passenger side tailpipe. But before we install the tailpipe, you will need to install the hanger brackets that has been provided you in the hardware package. Now the holes you want to locate on the side of the frame are just behind the leaf spring mount. The holes are located about right here. Alright, now that passenger side tailpipe's on, let's jump over to the driver's side and install the over axle pipe. Now when installing the over axle pipe, remember to put the 2.5-inch band clamp on. At the same time, locate that factory rubber hanger. Alright, before we install the rest of the tailpipe, we're going to need to install another frame hanger. Now the holes you want to locate for this are exactly in the same spot as the passenger side. But if your truck is equipped with a bigger trailer hitch, we've accommodated you with another frame hanger. Now the hole you want to locate for this one is 18 inches from the bumper, located on the bottom of the frame. Alright, now that we have installed that rear frame hanger, let's continue on and install the rest of the tailpipe. Now installing the tailpipe, remember that 2.5-inch band clamp and also your 2.5-inch clamp hanger. Alright, now that the tailpipe's installed, let's keep moving forward and install the exit pipes. Now like I mentioned before, this system does give you 2 different options. You can go straight out the back or out the sides. On this truck, we're going to go out the sides. Alright, now that we have those exit pipes installed, let's go back through and level out the muffler and check our clearances around our shock, our spare tire, and our leaf spring. And then tighten up all our band clamps. Now when tightening your band clamps, you got to torque them down at least 60 foot-pounds. Flowmaster also does recommend you put a 1-inch weld on all the connections. And then go ahead and put your tips on, and then adjust them to your liking. You're also going to notice in your hardware package, it came with these little hanger keepers. Make sure you install those last. Now I'm going to lower this Dodge down. I'm going to show you why a Flowmaster system needs to be in your budget.